Good morning, my dear girls and boys. Are you happy all the time calling me young girls and boys? Yes. Girls are young. Then why the hell should I call you young girls? Hey, girls are young. Boys are also young. And the youngest person on this campus is your principal. Look at him. He hardly looks 14 years old. Except that his head is cross becoming bald, a little bald, that doesn't matter. Good morning to each one of you. I am delighted indeed to be with you all this morning, participating in an excellent symposium, a symposium on human relationship. The principal was talking about human relationship and human values. And your organizer was asking a question. What is it that stands in the way of human relationship? Immediately, very spontaneously. The answer came from the boys, the answer came from the girls. Ego. What is it? Ego. I go. Ego. If I go, everything is alright. And somebody said misunderstanding. Somebody said frustration. What a wonderful batch of students you are. My God. Never before I have come across such really intelligent students, and therefore my appreciation to each one of you. One of the reasons why I have come down there is my throat is not alright. My throat is not. And therefore I will not be able to shout. I want to make it a very interactive session. All that I need is your attention. And whenever you feel like interacting, put up your hands. You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Maybe next 30 or 40 minutes. Is it alright? Okay. I am going to present a small scene in the United States. Now, where are we now? Where are we now? United States of America. Which part of the United States of America? Texas. Which part of Texas? Texas University. Texas University, one professor is a professor of psychology, and his wife, she is a professor of biochemistry. Husband is a professor of psychology, wife is a professor of biochemistry. Both are working in the same institution. Both are working during the same hours, 10 a.m. in the morning till 3:45 in the evening. Both are living in the same house. But you know how that correspondent comes way? And the wife talks to the husband. Hello, darling. Over the mobile. Over the mobile. Hello, darling. How are you? And the darling says, hello, my honey. How are you? Honey, darling, honey. Remember, it's all over the mobile. It's all over the mobile. Darling, unfortunately today I have a special lecture at 10 in the morning. I don't think I'll be able to join you for lunch. Doesn't matter. In the evening also I have a couple of lectures. At 6 o'clock I'm supposed to be meeting Barack Obama, the President of the United States of America. 7 o'clock I have an engagement to top actresses of America. I don't think tonight I'll be able to be back. Bye-bye. Good night. Even in the morning, good night. And the wife says, good night, good thoughts. Goodbye. Remember, the husband and the wife are in the same place, same venue, same vocation, same institution. One is talking to the other over the mobile, and the other is responding over the mobile, not with the word started with honey, started with love, started with this and that, but ended with get lost, get lost, right? At least this is better. At least this is better. Why? Because they're talking, you're able to hear the voice. I can hear the voice of my wife can hear the voice of me now that I'm speaking over the mobile. But there is still a very dangerous gadget, electronic gadget. What do you call that? What do you call it? Computer. He types, hello honey, how are you? And she replies, hello darling, I am fine. Hello honey, you have a class? I have no class. What are we going to do? I'm going to play basketball. What are we going to do? I'm going to spend the time with time. So we will meet after 1 year. We will meet after 1 year. But I'll show you, all one maid to the wife, another maid to the husband. One maid to the wife, another maid to the husband. I'm not just talking about the husband-wife relationship alone. The father and son. The mother and daughter, the father and daughter, the mother and daughter. I'm not blaming science and technology, I'm not blaming anything else. Even before this kind of an invention of science and technology, let me take you back to one of the greatest men ever lived in the world. And who told me who the greatest man is? One of the greatest men who ever lived in this world. My God. Your wife has no good relationship with me. It refuses to come wherever I go. My wife comes with me wherever I go, but the wife doesn't come. So I think my wife is better than man? Who is the greatest man that the human history has seen so far? And give me some 4 or 5 names. Out of the 5, one is the person about whom I'm going to talk now.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Excellent. Mahatma Gandhi. Who is a great grandfather of Mahatma Gandhi? Mahatma Gandhi. Very good. Mahatma Gandhi's wife street?
Kasturibai.
Kasturba Gandhi. Kasturba Gandhi is here. Look at the scene now. Kasturba Gandhi's scene is here. Possibly tomorrow, day after tomorrow, Kasturba Gandhi is going to die. If you are ill, you must die. Not you. I'm talking about Kasturba. Please take it back. My God. I am a secretary girl. I will live for another 120 years. I will get married, give birth to at least 27 children. And that is what she is saying. Very good. I am talking about Hussein and the power raising to Allah. Who is not well? Kasturba Gandhi is not well. Mahatma Gandhi, the great son of India, is seated right in front of the road, cross-legged, ruminating. Because the man will love his wife so much. If Kasturba goes, what will happen to my life? If Kasturba goes, what will happen to my life? All my life depends upon one woman, and that woman is Kasturba. My very root, my very rod, my foundation, very base on which I stand is Kasturba. And then came one man, a middle-aged man, fast, got into the room. Gandhi just looked at the man. The man did not look at Gandhi at all. He had a beautiful bouquet in his hands. He spent some time with the old woman in the room, and then he came out. He did not look at Gandhi at all. When he was about to take off, Gandhi got her, went near him, patted on his back, and asked him, you have brought an excellent bouquet for the old woman, but what have you brought for me? And the man said, nothing. Why? Because you are a nobody to me. And Gandhi said, I am your father. I am your father. You are made here to see your mother, the ailing mother, the mother who is counting her days, the mother who might die any time. And you have brought a beautiful bouquet for your mother. Greet her, spend time with her mother. I appreciate you, my son. But remember, I am your father. And history tells us, you read the excellent book by Ram Gandhi. What a tragic moment. He shot back. You are not my father because you have never done anything to me as a father. You are not my father because you have done anything to me as a father. You were thinking about country. You were thinking about Satyagraha. You were fighting for freedom. You were negotiating with the British. As a father, to the son, what did you do? As a father, to the son, what did you do? So it is not electronics. It is not computer. It is not mobile. Human relationship has been a problem. Not now, in the past as well. Not now, in the past as well. I'm really happy that relations are a little better now. It is true that there are divorces in America. Out of every 100 families, 300 families make divorce. 33%. 33%. I'm happy that you are all in India. You are all in India. 100% success. 100% success. Alright, 1, 2 here and there, that we can pardon. In England, out of 100, every 50, 2 out of 1, 50% gets great. 50% get it. It's basically the problem of human relationship. Basically the problem of human relationship. It's not science, it's not electronics, it's not email, it's not mobile, it's still much deeper. I would like to give it in 3 different levels to start with. We are under the impression that human relationship is always between one individual and another individual. Or between one individual and another group, or one individual and another community, or one individual and a society, or one individual and a country. No. Basically, the human relationship starts with you, well within you. You are organizer. When he introduced the topic, he said, you remember the last sentence? Whoever gets me the right answer, your principal will give a cash award of 10,000 rupees. You just quiz. As for this, your principal will run away now, alright? Before you answer it, you give me the answer, I'll get 10,000 rupees from Ron. I is the richest man and the most generous man. Whoever asks my prediction is right, right? Ryan was my student, I know how Ryan is. Now not Ron, but why is he organizer? me that this is what most of us fail to realize. The problem starts with you and I. The problem starts with you and I. How many you are there in you? Follow me this question. How many you? You are a you, right? You are a you. I am an I. And to you, I am an I. My question is, how many you, not T-U, Y-O-U? I am not talking about A, B, C, D, E, F, G, P, Q, R, S, T, U. I am not talking about the letter of the English alphabet. I am talking about the second person.
You.
Second person?
You.
Singular and plural. It's both. English is only one word. Singular.
Y-O-U.
Even English is two words. Now and you.
Y-O-U.
How many yous are there in you? I can't compare because the wife is not long enough. I very much want to be with my young boys who are there. How many? They have people of two, sometimes more than two. Am I right? This girl is taking photograph, I am speaking. So how many yous are there? Two yous are there. One you is a listener, second you is the photographer. And the third you is, she is thinking about the man who she is going to meet this evening. That's the third you. And what is the fourth you? Right at the bus at 4 o'clock. That's the fourth you. And what is the fifth you? Like mommy will put payasam for me. I should take at least 3 copies of payasam. That's a fifth you in that. So many yous in you as well. Each one of us. I don't know how many of the students of literature, those of you are students of English literature, might remember this great man William Shakespeare. Do you? You will. And this man wrote a beautiful play called Hamlet. When you study Hamlet, there's a beautiful scene in Hamlet. To be
Or not
to be, that is the question. The question is whether or not I should join Martha Christian College or Scott Christian College. The question is not whether or not I should join tourism or English literature. The question is whether or not I should take idli or dosa or puri in the morning. The question is whether I should marry an Indian or a Pakistani or a Bangladesh or an American. No, that's not the question. The question is to be or not to be. Whether I should do this or I should do that. How many yous were there in one Hamlet? 2 Hamlets. One Hamlet wants to do, another Hamlet doesn't want to do. One Hamlet decides, another Hamlet procrastinates. One Hamlet wants to perform, the other Hamlet is a non-performer. In each one of you there are 2 yous, right? One you tells you, I must start studying every evening at 5 o'clock. April is the exam. And therefore you take a decision. Evening 4 o'clock, I will take bath. 5 o'clock, I will pray whosoever the God be, Hindu God, or Christian God, or Muslim God. 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I will study well. But the moment you sit at the table at 6 o'clock, there is another you in you that will tell you, Chitti is there, Annamala is there, over a degree, watch it for 20 minutes and then come back. I'll show you the charitam. Yes, very good, my God. You prepare a play like very good. I think this is the basic problem. The basic problem starts with each one of us. Human relation is basically a relation that is decided in you and in me. In you and in me. In the Bible, there's a beautiful verse. It's a very beautiful verse. An excellent statement of Jesus Christ. Neither look up, not down, but look where you. Neither look up, nor look down. Neither look eastward or westward. Neither look to your neighbor or looks within you. Look within you. That is why we're talking about relationship. Keeping all commandments that God gave in order that we'll be able to maintain excellent relationship with others. All commandments are basically human relationship maintaining commandments. God has given you 10 commandments. But I tell you there is no 10 commandment, there is only one commandment. There is only one commandment. What is the commandment? Maintain good relationship with God. Maintain equally good relationship with all. Maintain good relationship with God. Maintain equally good relationship with all. Finally, it is a relationship. And Jesus says, this relationship is possible only when it springs well from within you. It springs well from within you. And therefore, what we call human relationship is basically, I use a technical term now, intra-personal relationship. I-N-T-R-A. Intra-personal relationship. What do you mean by intra? Within. What do you mean by intra? Within. all relationship to be perfect, all relationship to be ideal, it ought to come well within your heart. Well within your heart. There's a very beautiful poet called Kaviman. Have you heard of this man? A simple quiz. Where was he born? This time I'm not going to give you 10,000 rupees. If I say 10,000 rupees, your teachers will also run away. Everybody will run away. Yesterday Memorial Christian College is an example run away teachers. What teachers? Run away teachers, right? Have you heard this man? Everybody is here in life. Yes, good. Where was he born? A long time ago, when I was teaching my MA students, I asked them, you all heard of Milton? Yes, sir. Where was Milton born? It was a very intelligent girl in my class, like this girl. It was Milton. She immediately got up and said, Milton was born in his mother's house. Where else could he have born? And then another girl said, no, that is wrong. Milton was not born in his mother's house, but Milton was born where the mother was. The mother must have been in the hospital, right? So Milton was born in the hospital. The mother must have been somewhere else. Wherever the mother was, Milton was born. I said, both answers are wrong, but I am wrong. I give you the right answer. Milton was born through the womb of his mother. Milton was born through the... Here is a man who was born in Kanyakumari. That's more than enough. He was talking about man-God relationship. He was talking about man, God. You remember? Jesus talks about God, man. Your relationship with God is fine. Your relationship with human person is fine. Love God, love man. Maintain good relationship with God, maintain good relationship with man. Here is a man who is asking a question. How is it that you can maintain good relationship with God? How? You know the song, Tamil Play? English model பேசியாச்சு நாங்க தமிழ் பிள்ளைங்க நிறைய இருக்கீங்க இல்லையா எல்லாரும் தமிழ் தானே தமிழ் தானே வெரி குட் கோயில் முழுதும் கண்டே கோயில் முழுதும் கண்டே உயர் கோபுரம் ஏறி கண்டே கடவுளை பார்த்தேன் முதல்ல எங்க போனோம் கோயில் கோயிலா சுத்தம் எந்த கோயிலும் கிடையாது எல்லா கோயிலும் போய் சுத்தம் காலைல சாயங்காலம் செஷன் முடிஞ்ச உடனே வீட்டுக்கு போகாது யாரும் எல்லாரும் செய்யறோம் கோயில் கோயிலா சுத்தம் எதுக்கு எங்க சாப்பிட்டு சொன்னாங்க கோயில் சுத்தினா என்ன வச்சுக்கலாம் ஐடியல் ஹியூமன் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் சுத்தனா எல்லாரும் சுத்துவீங்களா நீ எத்தனை கோயில் சுத்துற 14 கோயில் சுத்துவாங்க வெரி குட் கோயில் முழுதும் கண்டே உயர் கோபுரம் ஏறி கண்டே மேலே ஏறியாவது கடவுளை பார்க்கலாம் கடவுள் எங்க இருக்காரு கடவுள் எங்க இருக்காரு பாசத்துல இருக்காரு பாசத்துக்கு மொபைல் நம்பர் என்ன 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 right call God God will immediately reply call God God will immediately reply look here come பண்ணி ask the question கோவில் முழுதும் கண்டே உயர் கோபுரம் ஏறி கண்டே தேவாதி தேவனை என்று தேடியும் கண்டிலே கண்டிலே உடனே அந்த அம்மா என்ன செய்தா அது சொல்றேன் தெரியுமா வந்து சொல்றா உள்ளத்தில் உள்ளானடி அதை நீ உணர வேண்டுமடி உள்ளத்தில் காண்பாயெனில் கோயில் உள்ளே காண்பாய் முதல்ல எங்க இருக்கணும் relationship should be in your heart, should be in your mind, should be in your entire personality. The whole problem is that we don't maintain a good relationship in my heart. How is it possible for you to maintain interpersonal? I was talking about what relationship? Intrapersonal. Intrapersonal takes you to interpersonal. Intrapersonal to interpersonal. And therefore any relationship, what is named an ideal relationship, ought to start with the human heart. What's in the part? அந்த தமிழ் பிள்ளைகள் சொல்லும் போதெல்லாம் நான் மனசுல என்ன பாட்டு வச்சிருக்கோம் அந்த பாட்டு நீங்க கரெக்டா சொல்லணும் கரெக்டா சொல்லிட்டீங்க இந்த மைக்க உங்களுக்கு தந்துருவேன் அப்ப நீங்க நான் கரெக்டா சொல்லி பாருங்க நான் மனசுல என்ன வச்சிருக்கோம் அதை நீங்க சொல்லணும் ஒரு ஹஸ்பண்ட் இப்படிதான் குழப்பம் மாமியார் வீட்டுக்கு போறாரு மாமியார் வீட்டுக்கு போன இடத்துல மாமியார் நல்ல பொழுது சொல்லிட்டாங்க என்ன கொடுத்தாங்க எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சு உங்க வீட்டுல போறோம்னு பார்த்தா என் பெஞ்சாதிக்கு நீங்க என்ன செய்யணும் கேட்கணும் உங்க அம்மா என்ன சுட்டு தந்தாலும் அதை கேட்கணும் உன்னை மாமியார் கேட்டா மாமி 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 நல்ல மருமகை என்ன மருமகை நல்ல மருமகை மாமியாரோட நல்ல ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் மாமி இது என்னது நான் அம்மா சொன்னாங்க நாங்க என்னன்னாங்க சொல்லிட்டே நான் சொன்னேன் இல்லையா 4 மணிக்கு சொல்லிட்டே போன கோயில் சுட்டு போயிருந்தோம் இவன் நேரம் அங்கே பிறப்பு வந்தா பழைய காலத்தில் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது வாய்க்கால் காடு சொல்லியே வந்தா வந்த இடத்துல ஒரு சின்ன கட்டு காடு புள்ளி போடுறதுல கீழே இருந்து தெரிச்சா கட்டோடு 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 எப்படி வாழ்க்கை கட்டோடு 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 வந்தா வயசு போட்டா நல்லது அம்மா இந்த பாரு 4 மணிக்கு சொல்லிட்டே போன கோயில் சுட்டு போயிருந்தோம் இவன் நேரம் அங்கே பிறப்பு வந்தா பழைய காலத்தில் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது வாய்க்கால் காடு ஒரு கட்டோடு கட்டோடு சொல்லியே வந்தா வந்த இடத்துல ஒரு சின்ன கட்டு காடு புள்ளி போடுறதுல கீழே இருந்து தெரிச்சா கட்டோடு 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 எப்படி வாழ்க்கை கட்டோடு 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 நீ எனக்கு கற்றுக்கணும் அதெல்லாம் தெரியாது. உங்க அம்மா செய்தாங்க சாப்பிட்டு சொல்லி சொல்லி பார்த்தா ஒன்னாங்க. அந்த அம்மா எல்லாம் செய்து விட்டு நான் சொல்றது அந்த அப்பாவுக்கும் எல்லா ஞாபகம் வந்து கொடுக்குறது ஞாபகம் ஒரு பாப்பா போகல ஆட்டி 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 காந்தத்துல ஆட்டி காந்த அடி தொடர்ந்து ஆட்டி இவ பாக்க இப்ப எல்லாம் அடி பாட்டு நாங்க பாடி கல்ல எடுத்து போட்டுருவோம். இப்ப தலைமுறைலாம் அந்த சத்தம் கேட்டு ஓடி வராங்க. ஓடி வந்து ஒரு பொருளை சொல்லுது, அதான் படிப்பாங்க போட்டு இப்படி அடிச்சு போட்டீங்க கொள்கட்ட கொள்கட்ட பாதிக்காங்க. அவர் சொன்னாங்க பதிவாங்க கொள்கட்ட கேட்கல என்ன கேட்டால் இவ்வளவு சொன்னோட இந்த அப்பா ஒரு மாதிரி பயத்துல பாக்குறாங்க. நான் நினைச்சது நீங்க சொல்லணும், அவர் நினைச்சதை தெரியாது சொல்லணும். குழப்பம் என்ன பண்ண தெரியுமா? இருக்கும் இடத்தை விட்டு இல்லாத இடமெல்லாம் எங்கெங்கோ அலைகிறார் ஞானத்தர்கள், அவர் ஏதும் அறியாரை ஞானத்தர்கள். இருக்கும் இடத்தை விட்டு why is it that you got to search for a relationship? Why is it that you got to search for a relationship? பார்க்கிறோம் உள்ளத்தில் காப்பாயினை இருக்கும் இடத்தை விட்டு. The whole problem starts with us. The whole problem starts with us. It is in us. So from intrapersonal relationship, if you could just go to interpersonal relationship, the relationship would be ideal. From interpersonal relationship, we can't travel back to intra because interpersonal relationship would not ensure intra, and therefore the very spring of, the very fountain of, அப்படியே கொடுத்து அது ஏறி எங்கிருந்து வரணும்? Let me give you a very simple example. வாத்தியார் கிளாஸ்ல பாடம் இருக்காரு. நீங்க அவ்வளவு பேர் வாத்தியார் நினைச்சிருக்கீங்க, பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கீங்க. நீங்க 48 பேர் இருக்கீங்கன்னா 96 eyes are on the teacher. வாத்தியார் மேல எத்தனை கண்டு இருக்கு? 96 கண். வாத்தியார் பாடம் இருக்காரு, பாடி போனோட நீங்க 48 24 உறக்கம், 24 பெண் எடுத்து எழுதுது. அந்த 24 12 பெண்ணை கீழே போட்டு, அந்த 12ல 6 போட்டு, அந்த 6ல 3 போட்டு, 3 2 பிரிக்க முடியாது. ஒரே ஒரு பிள்ளை பாடல் சொன்னது எது செஞ்சிருக்கு? மீதி அவ்வளவு என்ன ஆகி போச்சு? வாத்தியார் என்ன செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்காரு? பாடம் எழுதிட்டே இருக்காரு. வாத்தியார் கிளாஸ்மேட் என்ன இல்லை? On the other hand, if all the party inside is one other is for me. This one other is for me. My father has paid the fees. I have paid the fee. I come to college right from 10 o'clock to 3:45. That 1 hour is an hour for intellectually equipping me. Intellectually equipping me. If I must grow, if I must progress, if I must develop, everything should come from within. No one can help for my development except me. Should I ask you a simple question? Can I eat for you? I can't. Can I bathe for you? I can't. Can I dress for you? I can't. You got to do it everything yourself. உங்களுக்காக நான் சாப்பிட முடியுமா? சாப்பிட முடியுமா? முடியாது. நீங்க தான் சாப்பிட. உங்களுக்காக நான் குடி போட முடியுமா? முடியாத. நீங்க தான் போவீங்க. உங்களுக்காக நீங்க தான் செய்யணும். அப்புறம் the relationship எங்க இருந்தா தொடங்கணும்? It ought to begin from within. எப்போ சொல்றாங்க human relation. Number 2, if it begins from within, it automatically takes you to other domain of maintaining good relationship with all your neighbors. உள்ளத்துல வரணும். வந்தா யார் உங்க ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் நீங்க வைப்பீங்க? Second question. இயற்கையாகவே உங்களுக்கு சிலரை பிடிக்காது. எல்லாருக்கும் அப்படிதான் உலகத்துல. நீங்க நினைக்காத உலகத்துல எல்லாருக்கும் எல்லாமே பிடிக்கும் ஒரு நாள் நினைக்காது. உங்க சார் எல்லாம் இருக்காரு. இந்த சார் எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு உங்களுக்கு பிடிக்குமா? சாப்பிட்டு ஒருத்தரும் கூட பிடிக்காது. எனக்கு சார் ரொம்ப பிடிக்கும். ஏன் தெரியுமா? டெய்லி ராத்திரி 11 மணிக்கு கூப்பிட்டு செமினார் நான் ஒரு நாள் என்ன சொல்றேன், சார் நீங்க கொஞ்சம் போன ஒய்ஃப் கையில கொடுங்க. ஒய்ஃப் கையில கொடுத்தாங்க. இவர் வீட்டுல என்ன சொல்லிட்டு இருக்காரு? இப்ப 10 நாளும் சிம்போசியம் செமினார் ஒண்ணுமே நான் because all the time his mind is preoccupied with one program. Remember, when your mind is preoccupied with a simple thing, there you maintain the relationship. Milton in Paradise Lost is talking about another relationship. The mind can make. முடிங்க பார்க்கலாம். இங்கிலீஷ்ல சொல்லுங்களேன். The mind can make. இங்கிலீஷ்ல எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? The mind can make heaven and earth. ஆமா, எனக்கு ஒரு கிட்ட வந்துட்டா. I will give you the easy first part. இந்த final part. The mind can make a hell of a heaven and a heaven of a hell. The mind can make a hell of heaven, the heaven of a hell. காலையில புத்தகம் நம்ம எங்க போற நான் ஸ்மார்ட் பண்ண நகரத்துக்கு போறேன். நகரம் என்னது? நேசமை மெமோரியல் நகரம் மெமோரியல் விஷயம். அந்த பிள்ளைங்க கேட்டாங்க, நீ எங்க போற? நீ எங்க போற? I'm going to heaven. I'm going to heaven. அந்த பிள்ளைங்க நேசமணி காலேஜ் என்னது? Heaven. It's a mind that makes heaven. It's a mind that makes hell. Look here, ultimately, all relationships focus towards one relationship. That is a relationship well within you. The part the psychologist என்ன சொல்லுவாங்கன்னா, இந்த வார்த்தை நீங்க புரிஞ்சுட்டீங்கன்னா you become a split personality. நீங்க யாரு? Split. அது ஒரு நல்ல வார்த்தை இருக்கு. தெரியுமா? Schizophrenic. What is it called? Schizophrenic. Schizophrenic personality. The problem with modern man, not only modern man, the problem even with the old man, the problem with the old stone age, the problem with the modern age, the problem with the electronic age, the problem with the computer age. We live in a society called knowledge society. Everywhere the problem basically, perhaps the speakers who come after me will elaborate on the other kind of relationship, but I am basically concerned with the central focus of a human relationship called intra-relationship, intrapersonal relationship, where the intrapersonal relationship is very strong. Sometimes even in silence you communicate. Even in silence, silence is the most eloquent language. Even in silence you communicate. And therefore, my first appeal to you, second appeal, I'll give you the time. There is a small course, a short course. How to sustain, S-U-S-T-A-I-N, sustain this relationship. Which is a short course. The short course is RAR formula. Right? நான் அதை சொல்லுவேன், நீங்க எல்லாரும் பதில் சொல்லணும். The 6 most important words. In order to maintain excellent intrapersonal relationship, that will pave the way for interpersonal relationship. Number 1, the 6 most important words, not letters. These are like letters. Important words. Will you guess from Dima? It's everybody's job, not something. Number 1, I admit I made a mistake. The beginning of relationship. The most important 6 words. I admit that I made a mistake. I admit that. I admit that I made a mistake. That's the beginning. The first thing is that we should admit, you should be generous enough to admit that we are wrong, that we are off the track. Very simple formula. I admit that I made a mistake. Now let me ask very sincerely, how many of you are really bold enough to admit that I made a mistake? Never. We justify. The whole problem of relationship starts with justification. Not with confession, but with justification. ஏன் நாட் பண்றல ஓட்டல் பார்த்து சொல்லுங்க இது அப்பான்னு சொல்லுங்க இப்ப காலையில பார்த்து ஆஸ்பத்திரி மருத்துவ போறேன் ஆஸ்பத்திரி போற ரூம்ல ஏகப்பட்ட பேசுறாரு பிரின்சிபல் பார்த்துட்டு போறேன்னு சொன்னாங்க one lie, another lie, another lie. I won't say every lie was sometimes. Admit. The great lesson that Mahatma Gandhi taught for each one of us is admit. Learn to admit. The great lesson that Jesus has taught is learn to admit. Now, what the matter is, you change human relations seminar, symposium, workshop, அது ஒண்ணுதான் நம்ம செய்ய மாட்டோம். நம்ம அழகா சொன்னாங்க, அதை செய்ய விடாம தடுக்கிறது ஈகோ. சொன்னா சாப்பிட்டு போய் ஒரு வார்த்தை, பிரின்சிபல் சார், ஐ எம் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்லி சாரி, ஐ ஷுட் நாட் have done that. I assure you that I will not repeat this. The matter ends. டாடி சாயங்காலம் 5 மணிக்கு உங்களை ரோட்ல பார்த்தாச்சு, உங்கள்கிட்ட உண்மையை கேட்கல, வீட்டுல போட்டு கேட்கல, 4 மணிக்கு காலேஜ் முடிச்சிருக்கீங்க, இல்ல டாடி 3:45 முடிச்சிருச்சு. நீ 5 மணிக்கு எங்க போன? 5 மணிக்கு ஒரு போயில பஸ் படியில பிரேக் ஆயிடுச்சு. நீ எந்த பஸ்ல வந்த? 5464 பஸ் அதற்கு ஒன்றும் பிரேக் டவுன் ஆகலையே. கடைசி சுத்தி கேட்பாரு, 3:30 my dear girl, I saw you in that place. உடனே என்ன சொல்லணும்? I am sorry, ஒரு வார்த்தை. நீங்க உடனே என்ன செய்வீங்க? யூ ஜஸ்டிஃபை பண்ணி யார் மேல போடுவீங்க? பிரின்சிபல் சொல்லியிருக்காரு யூத் வெல்ஃபேர்ல இருந்து சிம்போசியம் நடத்துறாங்க. அந்த சிம்போசியம் நடத்த பேச வந்த ஆளுகளுக்கு விவரமே கிடையாது. எல்லாரும் நினைச்சாங்க 30 நிமிஷம் பேசணும்னா 5:45 முடிச்சு அப்புறம் ஓடி வாரேன். அதுல கால் வேற ஒரு என்ன செய்து தட்டுப்பட்டுனா one way after another admit that I made a mistake. The most important 6 words. Number 5, the 5 most important words. What are the 6 most important words? I admit that I made a mistake. Okay, the 5 most important words. You did a good job. நம்ம தப்பு செய்தா ஒத்துக்க, அடுத்தவங்க நல்லது செய்தா பாராட்டு. கிளாஸ்ல ஒரு பிள்ளை 80 மார்க் வாங்கியாச்சு. நான் மார்க் ஷீட் கொடுத்துட்டு இருக்கேன். ஒரு பிள்ளைகளை பார்த்து சொல்றேன், ஒரு கைது கொடுத்த மார்க் கிளாஸ் ஸ்டாப் ஈஸி மார்க்ஸ். எல்லாம் எப்படிமா கைதுறாங்க? உன்னை என்னன்னு கேட்டா அந்த பிள்ளை சொல்லுது, அவன் ரொம்ப பெருமை தலைக்கணை இருக்கும், அவளுக்கு தான் மார்க் கிடைக்கும், இவனுக்கு நாங்க கை தட்ட மாட்டோம். தட்டுவோம், யாருக்கு தட்ட மாட்டோம்? Never, never, never. 79 or 80. 1 to 6 beautifully well, plays well, pays well, an excellent athlete of your college. College day உங்களுக்கு prize கொடுத்துருக்கு. Go shake hands. யாரா இருக்கு? பிரேமா, you did well. My best wishes. பிரேமாவுக்கு நான் பிடிக்காது வேற. சார் இன்னைக்கு நல்ல பாடம் எடுத்தாரு. ஒரு நாள் எடுக்க மாட்டாரு. இன்னைக்கு எப்படியோ தெரியாம 1 hour எடுத்துட்டாரு. சார் நல்ல பாடம் எடுத்தாரு. கிளாஸ் முடிஞ்சு வெளியே போங்க. சார் பார்த்து சொல்லுங்க, சார் your lecture was excellent. அன்னையில இருந்து ஹியூமன் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் பாருங்க. சோ 6 வார்த்தை என்னதெல்லாம்? admit that I made a mistake. ரெண்டாவது என்னது? you did a good job. You did a good job. ஒரு நாள் இல்லாம அப்பா வெதர்மா 2 வார்த்தை பேசிட்டாச்சு. அப்பா சொல்லுங்க, டாடி you did a good job. அம்மா நல்ல இட்லி அடிச்சாங்க. என்னைக்கு உள்ள இட்லியும் எது ஷார்ட் கண்டு மாதிரி இருக்கும். அன்னைக்கு இட்லி நல்ல சாஃப்டா இருக்கும். அம்மா சொல்லுங்க, கண்ணத்துல கொடுத்துட்டு, மம்மி இட்லி சாஃப்ட், வெரி சாஃப்ட் மம்மி. என்னைக்கு என்ன செய்யுங்க? appreciate. Happy market வந்திருக்காங்க. எவ்வளவு மார்க்? 1197 plus 2 and he stands first in the state. உங்களுக்கு எத்தனை மார்க் கிடைச்சு? 720. Doesn't matter. You go and appreciate your brother. Hey mummy, I appreciate you. You did a good job. So rule number 1 என்னது? I admit
that I made a mistake.
சாயங்காலம் 4 மணிக்கு போற ஸ்டேஜ்ல நீங்க எல்லாம் நியூ ஜெனரேஷனா இருக்கணும்னு உங்க கோஆர்டினேஷன் சொன்னாரு. இவர்கிட்ட மட்டும் செய்யுங்க. நியூ ஜெனரேஷன் இல்ல, you will be heaven generation. என்ன ஜெனரேஷன்? heaven generation. I admit that I made a mistake. Number 2,
you did a good job.
very good. என்ன பாராட்டு சொல்லுங்க. பரிசையில எழுதக்கூடாது. நீங்க படிச்சு பாருங்க. This is what was important. Number 3, the 4 most important words. The 4 most important words. What is your view? What is your opinion? The class is a representation of oral எடுத்துப்பீங்க தெரியுமா? First year literature இவங்க தான் representation. அவர் சொல்லுவா, look at my dear girls, tomorrow we are all going on an excursion. எங்க? தூத்துக்குடி, மெட்ராஸ், சென்னை. மெட்ராஸ் சென்னை ஒரு நாள் and then Hyderabad and then Ernakulam இப்படி சுற்றி வருவோம். அப்ப அப்பா சொல்லுவோம், போன வருஷம் அங்க தான் போனோம். ரூட்டை மாத்த ஒரு ரூட்டையே மாத்த முடியாது. ஒரு இஷ்டம் தான் அது போகும். Relationship. அப்பா என்ன செய்யணும்? உங்களை பார்த்து என்ன செய்யணும்? What is your view? What is your view? அப்பா நீங்க எல்லாம் எம்ஏ முடிச்ச உடனே உங்களை சீக்கிரம் வீட்டை விட்டு அனுப்பி விட சார் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்காரு. சூப்பர் யூகோ. So God will ask you question. Emma, no. What is your view? What is your view? Admit that you did a mistake. If somebody does something well, you appreciate them. And number 3, get to know the views of others. Get to know the views of others. What is your view? Number 3. Number 4, the 3 most important words. The 3 most important words. We began with 6. And then 5,
and then 4.
Now how many more important words?
3.
3 most important words. What are the 3 most important words? If you please. If you please. I will do it if you please. I shall come if you please. I shall do this if you please. I will be there if you please. If you don't like it, I wouldn't do that. If you don't like it, I wouldn't do that. What a great relationship builder. If you please, I will do that. If you please, I will do that. Shall we recollect all the rules now? Rule number 1. I think that I made a mistake. Rule number 2. Very good, good job. Rule number 3.
What's your opinion?
Rule number 4.
If you please.
If you please, if you please. Now, nothing to worry about. Principal, campus movie, I want to go to the other. The 2 most important words. The 2 most important words. thank you. In the word,
Thank you.
the India Guardian Hotel. Company do know India. India Guardian Hotel. America. Australia. Netherlands. France. Bangladesh. Sri Lanka. அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல காசு even if it is a small thing, even if it's a very simple thing. Thank you. Thank you. தப்பு இல்லாம வந்து சொல்லிருக்கா thank you. Thank you சொல்றாங்க thank you. இந்த இங்கிலீஷ்ல தாக் கிடையாது THAMES அப்படின்னா என்னது
Thames.
THAMES history students அப்படின்னா என்னது is a river that flows across the city of London. அதை எப்படி pronounce பண்ணணும் pronouns இல்ல pronunciation. அதை எப்படி pronounce பண்ணணும் Thames அதெல்லாம் முடிஞ்சு போட்டாங்க Thames THOMAS another word for it THOMAS தாமஸ் இல்ல அது ஆர் இல்ல குழப்பம் என்னன்னா அந்த கலைக்காவல கலைக்காவலுக்கு அங்க விழுந்தா நீங்க எங்க போவீங்க ஆபீஸ் கலைக்காவலுக்கு இங்க விழுந்தா நீங்க எங்க போவீங்க கலைக்காவலுக்கு அங்க போனா லோரி கலைக்காவலுக்கு இங்க வந்தா லாரி கலைக்காவலுக்கு அங்க போனா காலேஜ் கலைக்காவலுக்கு இங்க வந்தா கலைக்காவலுக்கு அங்க போனா இங்க வந்தா in fact Malayalis are more correct. It's the background of the word. Slightly more. அதனால என்ன சொல்லுங்க Thomas Thomas it's Thomas இப்படி ஒரு சொன்னா எவ்வளவு நேரம் நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கேன் இவ்வளவு சொல்லி தந்தேன் கம்யூனிகேஷனுக்காக வந்திருக்கேன் I have not human relationship. I have taught you the basics of the English communication. ஒரு நாளாவது எனக்கு thank you சொல்லுங்க thank you சொல்லுங்க எல்லாரும் வச்சுட்டு alright and look here the one most important word what is this
Sorry.
I admit that I made a mistake. What is 5? You did a good job. What is 4? What is 3? What is 2?
Thank you.
What is 1?
Sorry.
What is 1?
Sorry.
What is 1?
Sorry.
Sorry எல்லாம் சொல்லியா போட்டுட்டு அப்புறம் கேட்கலாம் What is 1? We always learn to say we. Always learn to say we. We as a class. We as a college. We as a community. Always learn to say we. Last one. The least important word. A word that all of you should forget. The least important word. The word that all of you should forget. Shall we correct all the commandments and with that I stop? Professor Janathan has already been walking into other ways and therefore I will hand over the session to Professor Janathan and there's going to be a 10-hour session in the afternoon, a 10-hour session. I am really thankful to God that He has been able to open my throat, that I was able to speak at least for 40 minutes. Okay, we'll start from 6. What is it?
I admit that
Still louder. I admit that I made a mistake. What is 5? You did a good job. What is 4?
What's your opinion?
What is 3? What is 2? Thank you. What is 1? What is 1? What is 1? Today if your mommy asks you what did you do in the college, we attended a symposium, not I attended a symposium. காலையில தெருவுல போச்சு நேத்துல சாப்பிடுறதே 2 பேருக்கு நான் நீங்க ஒரே ஒரு கேள்வி போட்டோம் shall we eat together? Shall we என்ன சொல்லிங்க I eat you fast. I eat you fast. அது கேட்காது என்ன கேட்போம் we eat, we play, we enjoy, we do. India will be a great nation. India will be a great nation. We do. Nationally Memorial Christian College will be the best college in Kanyakumari district, best college in Tamil Nadu, best college in India. If only you say we, best. Best college, provided that you learn to say we. The least important word, the word that you all have to forget, the word that ought to be deeply buried, never to be resurrected. And what is the word?
I.
What is that word? I இல்ல நீங்க போறோம் நம்ம நாசமா போறோம் போனா remember the three things that I said earlier that curriculum and I stop. Number one, it basically starts with you, well within you. And what do you call this? Intrapersonal relationship. From intrapersonal relationship, we move on to interpersonal relationship. The interpersonal relationship is basically governed by the basic 6 rules. And rule number 1, always first that you are at the wrong. The next is always believe that the others are doing a good job. And the third, always believe that there is a possibility of doing things according to you. And then, if you please, I shall thank you, be grateful. And finally, always think as a group, as a collective group. Always think as a group, as a community. The group feeling, the communal feeling should together take you to greater heights of human relationship. And final question, and with that I stop. Have you ever consciously practiced any of the simple pragmatic rules that I have given you? You might wonder, these are not my views. This is part of a seminar organized by the Harvard University in 2011. The subject is called Relationship Studies. Harvard University is offering a postgraduate program. Okay, what is a postgraduate program on? Human Relationship Studies. Relationship Studies. And one of the greatest professors, Walter, he is the one who conceived this whole visit, which I was sharing with you for the past nearly 40 minutes. It's not mine. I borrowed the whole thing from one of the greatest professors of Harvard, who is basically concerned with maintaining human relationship from a pragmatic point of view, from a practical point of view. Don't bother about much theories. It starts right from the place where you are. It ends right in the place where you are. The circle has to come full. Starts right from you are and ends where you are from. If this is a matter which you can consciously practice, I do believe that we will only maintain this excellent human relationship. But beyond human relationship, there is another beautiful relationship, and with that stop. The relationship, you know that relationship? The relationship with the entire environment. Wordsworth sang, up, up, my friends. You know this song? Up, up, my friend. Get up. What's it? Get up. And look at the next line. Read your books. Throw your books away. No book in the bag. You cannot be too ready. I think the come into the wood of book. Let nature be your teacher. There is a word beyond us. It's the ecological world. It's the environmental world. Ecological balance ought to be maintained. We ought to communicate with nature. Ought to communicate with every object around us. Wordsworth in another poem, a beautiful poem, rainbow poem, Wordsworth say, my heart leaves up and I behold the rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began. So is it now I am a man. So be it when I shall grow old. Or let me die. If at all a change comes in my life, I am not inspired by all objects around me. I should not live. அழகான பயன்படுத்தீங்களா இந்த உலகத்துல எனக்கு இருக்கிற உறவுகள் நான் சாக போற சமயத்துல கூட அந்த புத்துணர்ச்சி எனக்கு தாங்க நான் மனுஷனா இருக்கிறது செத்துறேன். What a beautiful point. It's a point that takes you beyond the simple human relationship. And this is the relationship towards which all of us should try. Let me just repeat the point and stop. My heart leaps up when I behold the rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began. So is it now I am a man. So indeed when I should grow. Oh, let me die. The child is father of the man, and I could wish my day to be called each to each by natural right. My dear elders, my dear anchors, maintain the ideal relationship. I am sure the world will be a heaven for you and I to live if you and I consciously practice the excellent art of cultivating, maintaining, and sustaining ideal human relationship. And this is the message. Thank you very, very much for your patient hearing. And as we did this evening, start consciously practicing. We want all of you, we thank you. And if you have any questions, you can answer this not now. After all the lectures of our idea, I'm here for some more time. We are very free to work. And whatever areas in which you want to have a discussion or an interaction, we are ready to share with you. Thank you very much. And before I take you, I must thank one man, your organizer. The man who maintained excellent human relationship. One example for, a living example for an excellent human relationship is your organization. We give him a big clap. Give him a big clap. All right, give a clap for you. stay back, enjoy the day, and by the time you get back in the evening, take a vow that I will continue to be a trendsetter, a pacemaker in maintaining and sustaining ideal human evolution. Thank you.